should save this.
Screen edges? What's that?
Yeah.
Which that makes me think of every now and then I'll be trying to mess with some video player or something. Usually it's something like QuickTime, and it's like, well, our options are bigger than your screen or as small as we can get it, and that's about it.
Spelling's a thing.
Is it just Dark Ages?
No.
Ah,
It
well,
was really
man.
that hardcore about it.
Man. I've seen some picky search engines, but it's been a while since I've seen one that picky.
Yeah. You ready?
Yep.
I'm ready too. Hey everybody, this is John,
It's Nerd Leader.
and I'm gonna pull the microphone closer.
Somehow you can do that without it falling apart.
Oh, no. It'll still fall apart. Cross Streams has no money. Cross Streams, brought to you by poverty.
There's an action game I was seeing someone play recently, and it wasn't hell themed or anything, but I remember the boss darting around the arena in the shape of the pentagram.
Ooh,
I don't remember what it was.
I meant to open this
Ah,
because I forgot to open this.
about the other one. Oh, it's right there.
Sometimes life is good. Well, I don't need the video, I need the chat.
Yep.
Although I do have an overlay on for Streamlabs, so that's supposed to pop up the chat for YouTube's on the screen. We'll see if that does anything. We'll see how much that works.
You could pop that one out, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if that has
No,
the same
that's-
compatibility as the one I've been using, because there are some games and whatchamacallit.
That's not the right thing. What? Why is
Oh,
this
you're
up
right,
here?
that's not.
Why isn't that down here?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Sometimes life is suffering.
No, you don't want to bring up the whole thing. You just want to, because it's because you clicked on the thingy as opposed to.
There was no other window for it.
Oh, here.
Bringing
like-
up one brought them both up.
Oh, okay, but
There's a quicker way to do this.
just say if you bring the main one down, does it bring the secondary one down though? Like.
We are taking a really long time to get started because we do not have our shit together. Oh. There we go. And now I can do that and do that,
Okay.
and now we see both. Okay, I think we're ready-ish here.
I need to click on the game.
Doing stuff. You know I don't want to do it.
Uh-oh. There we go.
The ships are refueling, sire. We should be ready to leave as soon as the is true. And this is a part of our heritage, not the Makers. Valen, are you seeing anything?
I need to know more about this Dark Gate.
At
Whoa.
least he's got a spine. Oh wait, that was his hair. I thought that was his spine and pelvis, not his hair and equipment.
Yeah, but I need to know more about these people's culture and heritage, because what kind of fucking Dark Ages is this? Where is this all like happening? Because I thought this was supposed to be happening on Earth. And there was some things that I was ready to just say, nah, it's Doom. And I'm still prepared to say that a lot about the game, but there's just...
Is it the Dark Ages because Heaven isn't as much in charge yet?
I guess. I don't
Or
know.
is it just like 1,000 years ago in a world that's not ours that doesn't share our own history? This is their relative Dark Ages.
This is supposed to be the origin of the... Well, it's supposed to tell origin parts of the Slayer. Or parts of the origin... Fuck. Talking. Oh my god.
Was anything from the original Doom stuff at all part of it? Is he that guy? Did he do the whole like Mars mission stuff all that time ago, or like?
I don't know. That all is... To me, it seems rather ambiguous if those events happened. What
'Cause-
parts of Doom 1, 2, 3, and 64 are in the canon story?
It
Is there a
it
canon
depends if
story?
we're putting the story in the whatchamacallit, Wolfenstein canon or the Doom canon. Because Cyber Demon originally appears in his uncybered form in one of the whatchamacallit games. I guess not originally, but chronologically in that game. That's how he lost the parts that became cybered by the time this guy fought him. It was the other Blazkowicz that killed him. Or at least fucked him up. Which of the, I can't remember which of the Wolfenstein games that is, though. But I mean, is this guy even Blazkowicz? Or is this a whole retcon to the point where this is just the Slayer? He was never, like, a Blazkowicz.
Yeah, it was my understanding that the original Doom guy was a descendant of
Commander
BJ.
Keen? Yeah.
Was it Commander Keen? I
Yeah,
thought it was
Commander
Blazkowicz.
Keen is after, yeah, it's BJ, then Commander Keen, then Doom guy.
Ah, okay.
Returning his life functions.
We were worried about Doom guy's power, so we gave him a mech and a drag.
Is it me, or is a better way to make you concerned about control over you is limiting your abilities or your ability to control yourself, or like only being able to control yourself when you're in control when they're not in control, or vice versa? I mean, if he's not in your control when he's out of their control, aren't you only controlling him when they are? Are you more a representation of them using him as an avatar? Like, I'm just saying that.
Stop getting meta about it.
Well, okay, I'm saying they need to have some level of meta to it,
Yeah.
so that it's relevant.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. they're, you know, I mean, it's like, how have you felt the oppression of Heaven so far? Have you felt like they got in your way in any way whatsoever, or have they been giving you like huge weapons and tanks?
They've been giving me huge weapons and tanks. I'm not understanding what the problem is here with Doom Guy. Is he just like that opposed to just wiping out demons? Because I kind of thought that was his whole thing.
I don't know. For all I know, he woke up and was like, "Hey, why are you getting in the way of me killing demons?" Or does he not have the glowy eyes? Ooh, he doesn't. I wonder what that'll mean. They're afraid of him because he doesn't have the glowy eyes. That means he's not in control. But what does that mean for you? Nothing?
The same thing it always means.
So you're going to be
Nothing.
just as prone to accidentally shooting humans as before?
Yep.
To be fair, they should do a little less running down halls toward you with guns, but...
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's the Dark Ages like a motherfucker in here. Look at all this.
Well, maybe by Starfleet standards. They're like, you remember when we had to dock ships on planets instead of in orbit? Those were the Dark Ages, man. I mean, something that makes it easy to make the argument you're making is, it's not like architecture got any less medieval in the future's future. In the other two games, like, I guess Earth itself had a little less of this going on because they were all super modern, but your spaceship and everything else had this kind of stuff going on.
Energy production is down because of the war. This is his district. Going would have an exit.
I wonder why the game's having trouble.
Yeah, I didn't have trouble the other day.
Yeah.
I did do an update recently. Just looking forward to Night Rain.
Yep.
Tomorrow at 5. We got it preloaded and everything.
I am wondering what the game's going to be like, considering they're like, well, multiplayer's mandatory, and we adjusted the difficulty so that you don't have to have invaders. It's that hard already. I'm a little concerned, but I'm just hoping by, you know, bit of time I've played Elden Ring might have some, like, crossover at all.
Oh, I was sitting there looking at the wrong button. I thought it said F. Never mind what I thought it said. Nice.
You know, I realize there's one thing I am a little bit concerned about when it comes to Night Rain, and I probably should have looked into this already, but, like, I'm kind of curious how progression works. Is it only per run? Like, do you keep anything?
That will be a really good question. I haven't a whole lot into it. I am purposely kind of like keeping myself in the dark about it.
Oh yeah, me too. Mostly so I'll get weird ideas of what it's going to be, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. What was the show that, where, like, I don't remember, it was some show where they, you know, basically it came out of the joke of you hype up whatever it is to the point where it can never meet your expectations and then bitch about it online that it wasn't what you thought it would be, and I'm trying to avoid doing that. I think it might have been, what was that, Kevin James vehicle show where it was like he was a delivery driver?
Yes, dear? No.
No.
King of Queens?
Yeah, I think it was on that. Where they were waiting in line for, like, their world's equivalent to Lord of the Rings. I think someone was waiting in line for the nerd character's ticket or whatever, was talking to someone who was there. That was their assessment. I might be mixing it up with something else, though. Yeah, it's been so long since I watched that show. You know, as much as I miss, like, old-fashioned broadcast television, like, being constrained to what's on is something that's nice I don't have to deal with anymore.
There are aspects that I miss about... I don't watch TV anymore. Like, I watch very little of anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like, in 2025, I finally finished The Mandalorian. Which was good. It was really good. It was super good. I'd recommend it.
Okay. You know, come to think of it, I don't know that I've watched any of the Star Wars TV shows. Not that I've never seen a bit of, like, Droids or Clone Wars or something like that. I've seen them before, you know. But, like, I've never sat and, like, just watched it or made sure I saw it when it was on or anything like that, you know what I mean?
Well, what I was gonna say is that I kind of miss the. Oh, hey, that thing.
Spider Brain.
I kind of miss kind of the anticipation of a show.
Ah. Well, but the natural... Do you find there's something to be hollow in the... Well, we slowly release this to recreate that feeling, but it's got this kind of like... Well, you could just release it all, you know? Or do you not feel that way? Does it feel nice to have slow releases on streaming platforms?
It's actually genius to do it that way.
Well, I'm not saying it's not, but how does it make you feel? That's what I'm asking. Like, what is your visceral response to it?
I do like that if I start late, I have the option of going back much easier, or more easily than
Yeah.
I did with broadcast television, because broadcast television, if you missed it, you missed it.
Oh, yeah. No, there's definitely shit I saw that I could never prove that I saw it because they changed it later on the, whatchamacallit, syndicated version.
That's
And I'm not even...
devious.
Yeah. And I'm not, trying to be overly conspiratorial about it, but that's just a phenomenon from back in the day. I'm sure some people have gone to stream... Like, okay, I bet there's people who have watched episodes of, like, The Simpsons since it came out on streaming who are like, I don't remember that scene at all. And it's like, it was just cut for commercials or something. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about, what they edit. It's just more like, yeah, we didn't need this, we didn't need this, we didn't need this. There you go. 15 more, like, I guess not 15 more, like 5 more, like, minutes of commercial time now.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of chops here and there. It's a joke you thought you made up. I mean, it's funny because one thing that got that cut, even though it doesn't necessarily feel like it, is the Peter, like, babying his knee when he got hurt. You remember that was actually longer when they originally showed it, but in syndication they cut a little bit of it off.
Oh, yeah. But no, I do think it's pretty smart to do what they're doing with damn.
But just gotta write for the right ones.
Yes. I thought I got it. I guess I didn't.
You're not as low on health as I thought you were, but maybe that's a product of having increased health.
My God, I remember having 40 health in Doom 1.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, like, without armor on, that 40 health is what imps would do with their fire, right? More or less.
Not quite that much, I don't think, but it... Nah, I mean, you're only taking a couple of hits.
It almost seemed like something was hitting. Well, maybe something is. Was something shooting you from somewhere? Seemed like something was pecking at you, but like.
Yeah. Oh, secret key. Is that a keg?
Yep.
Oh! I died. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Here's what I will say, there's one negative to, like, the shield dash thing. If you make a mistake using it, you're eating that mistake.
Ah. So that replace your normal melee attack?
Yep.
Okay.
And I can switch back and forth.
Oh, like with the different versions of the nail gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Interesting.
Oh, well. The fuck?
Shit, there's one of those cannons back there.
Fuck! Man,
Yeah.
that bullet travels. Hopefully, I'll be at the chest. Even though that death sucked, that was still nowhere near the bullshit from Doom Eternal. I just haven't felt that at all in this game. Sometimes, like, the combat encounters are, like, really big, but they're kind of, like, epic in their scale,
Yeah.
where it's like a field full of these damn things. That's a whole lot cooler than wave, 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 wave,
Yeah.
wave.
Well, and I've noticed you haven't had to do a lot of running away during combat like in the other ones. Maybe I ran away too much, but even in the first one, you remember how much running away was basically involved in surviving an arena? You had to be like, well, I need to not be surrounded by 80 guys at the moment so I can kill these 2 dangerous guys. Almost has also got more of a, like that encounter, very dangerous but short encounters going on. Kind of like I was comparing it to Final Fantasy X before.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I
Oh,
found
no.
a toy. Nope, that's just a wall, I guess.
Are they always of enemies, or are they ever of other story characters?
What do you mean?
Like the toys?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you get Doom Guy.
Well, like in this one, do you think there'll be that king and stuff, or is that not how the toys work?
I don't know. Probably. Because, you know, gotta collect them all.
Yeah.
Fun.
Shit. They held out upon them, but I've noticed they made spider demons a little higher level enemies in this one than they were in the previous one. Of course, in the previous one, they were like, it's worse than Nerf if we could throw 8 of them at the main character at the first level. You mean all together? No, at the same time, there'll be more later in the level.
Fuck you, John Romero.
These guys just like keeping their shields nice and hot.
God bless them. Oh. Turn that down some more.
Good.
Trying to keep the noise from the air conditioner as low as possible,
Yeah.
but it gets really fucking hot in this room because I think this room is just really insulated for some fucking reason.
I assume with the setup you don't have to worry too much about getting cold in winter though, right?
I do not. Ooh! Man.
Oh, there was another one back over there.
Whew.
So I'm gonna show up to use all those explosive barrels with.
Yes.
What was it called? And I don't remember if it was in Doom 1 or Doom 2, Barrels of Fun.
Ah. You know, that was not on purpose.
This is the first time you've been to hell in this yet?
Yeah, I think so. If this is hell, I don't know. This all
Yeah.
kind of looks a lot like the place we were just at.
Wait, turn around. No, the other side.
Yeah, no, that was something.
Keep turning. No. Oh, no. For some reason I thought there was a gold thing right around the corner there. Sorry, it must be up ahead. When you get to the next room, look behind you and Oh, like, remember when it showed down the corridor? It showed a gold chest down the way. I just don't know where it was. Ah, I don't think it was on the other side of that door, was it? It was before the door, wasn't it?
Well, I just...
Huh, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they're showing you something slightly different.
I was saying, this is where I came in at. Which, by the way, I came in through a portal, not a door. Thank you.
Yeah. But you know what I mean, though? When they showed that scene, there was totally like a chest somewhere.
It's probably up ahead then.
Yeah. Is there something you gotta shoot to land on it?
No, I just, I haven't tried standing on it yet. I was just peeking around just in case.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, okay. Maybe there is something I'm supposed to stand on. Ah!
What's that, buddy? Oh, it's candles. I just see gold coins everywhere.
Oh, I was gonna say, and that did... That's what it did.
Where do those armor things lead?
What armor things?
Turn to your right and then make a right.
Oh, I thought this is where I came from. That's a big boy right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, here we go.
Yeah.
I just by chance noticed that. Yeah, this looks like something I need. Oh. I can only get it. That was the side that I was on! Okay. Ugh, the fuck is this? Chain shot.
So it's the Mega Buster, but if it was Nightman's weapon all the time.
gonna do a bit of damage. It's a neat idea. Although I already have a flail.
Oh, yeah, as the box says, Did that not teleport you so much as just load another level?
Stop giving away the secrets. I don't know, man. This is a lot better than Doom Eternal. Although I'm gonna get to the end, and then some nonsense is gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, nope, that invalidated everything.
After jumping off your charged ball after one of those awkward swings, they're gonna be like, the last boss with only melee. I don't know.
Well,
I have a feeling it's more that there's just going to be a very extreme version of the bounce back stuff at him. I could be wrong.
well, I had a similar experience. Sorry, with Final Fantasy X, where I was like, oh, it's only a hallway. It comes back. Why is there ammo? Right? Am I losing my fucking mind here?
I think it's the energy that propels it, probably.
It better be.
Why does your gauntlet have ammo?
I gotta rest my arm before I swing again.
Oh, that's just called a cooldown bar, not ammo.
It comes back over time.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
You can just pick some up for it?
Yep.
Ah, okay.
It slowly replenishes, or... Oh, man. Kills the fuck out of them.
Yep. I wonder if it's because they're armored enemies.
Oh, wait. Oh. I thought that's what I had.
So I assume this is the other part of the plasma rifle.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Ah, fuck that guy. Aw. I thought I'd be able to clear that. I found a secret area.
Oh, ruby, huh?
I have a feeling this is going to be more difficult than it's worth. Ah. Oh!
Okay, go back down in the water, right? Which you have access to right here. Super health, yep. Filled health and armor.
I had to double check. Yes, it did. Oh, hey, there it is. Okay, well, I stand corrected. That was not more trouble than it was worth. Although I have 2 rubies now, and not... Well, no, I've got quite a bit of gold now.
I think that's enough to buy that thing for the super shotgun, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it took more than that.
The only thing I want for the super shotgun is more ammo.
Oh, did you already get the thing that lets it basically not have to reload?
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh, my God.
So it might take a bit more than I was remembering. It might have been actually rather expensive, but...
Well, I haven't run into any more demons that give me max, or increase my max ammo, so... Speaking of... Oh, he's just... Okay, never mind.
Got like a torch or something. He's one of those ones that makes his other guy stronger, isn't he?
Damn. I mean, you can only take so many shotgun shells before you fall over and die.
Yeah. You know, I was saying it's the energy, but you're literally picking up balls, aren't you?
Yep.
No, I don't know, man. This game's just silly.
That's what makes them fun, though. That wasn't it, was it?
What was it? What do you mean enemy-wise?
Where that direction was going. Ah, yes. Super shotgun. Yeah, those guys' shields didn't save him from shit.
Yeah, I need some ammo for it soon, though.
Well, there's some ammo.
Yep.
Morale encounters. Oh. Kill the followers, then kill the dude.
Oh, that's the leader. Oh shit, there's a cyber demon somewhere. There he is.
Ah. Ugh. Dang. He's tough. Cyber demons are tough.
I have to say the game waited longer than I thought it would. We threw them into one of these types of battles, though. They just kind of had him saunter in from the side, didn't they?
Yeah. It's like, I'm here, guys.
Yep.
I brought beer.
Yep. The only reason I knew he was there because the floor got filled with damage, and I was like, that's Cyber Demon Chef.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. You may want to at the very least pull him away from a lot of the other stuff shooting at you.
Yeah. Ah. Okay. I am doing poorly. There we go. Yeah, that took a long fucking time.
Did that actually kill him?
Damn. I thought I got my block up in time. The game seemed to think I didn't.
I have to say I'm surprised the game gives you an 100% block option. But I mean, it makes sense the way it's set up. It's just surprising in the modern setting.
Like I said, I really think that these guys took notes playing RoboCop. Doom Guy moves a lot faster than RoboCop.
Yeah.
But the feel is similar, where it's just like, no, I can just soak bullets.
Okay.
Because, you know, you can. With the shield, you absolutely can. And it really doesn't change your momentum much and your mobility. I feel as mobile now than without it.
Okay. kill him. Okay. Hey, that guy has explosive weapons by him too. There you go. Oop, there he is. Ooh, he shot a lost soul.
Damn. Ah. Again, you eat your mistakes with the shield dash.
Try that from behind.
Damn. Damn. Fuck.
Oh, you went there. I want to go grab all that armor just to live. Oh, wait, there's a bunch of health.
Okay, now this feels like an encounter ripped right out of Doom Eternal.
You just find a few more stragglers. I think you're down to the zombies at this point. Oh, there's a couple of those guys. There you go. Just be careful. Damn. Oh shit. Oh, he's got the gold armor.
Yeah.
damage him now. Ah.
What?
I think he got killed from behind. It was much as it looked like he got killed by that wave that he did.
I think I got something. Got him from behind.
Yeah.
Well, those bastards. Man, I bet I gotta start that from the beginning.
Yep. You can take these Mancubus out really fast though, since you know to shoot the thingies. Did that not kill him? Didn't even affect him this time, did it?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, he's dead.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Got too aggressive.
Ah.
Come on. I can die already. Fuck.
I'm just trying to change him from a id Software demon to a FromSoft demon.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fuck, finally.
There's a health thing over by that thing where the Mancubus was. Oh, that works too. I thought it was the ball and chicken that killed the spiders fast. Oh shit! I didn't realize they were throwing bombs out. Not this spawn chain, but you know, the other one.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't think you can hurt him at all until this golden armor is broken. Yeah, now you can get him. Be careful. Ooh. Ooh. The health kit.
Get it.
Ooh, that helped. Hey, there's another health kit. Oh shit! I guess it wasn't worth it. I don't know what the fuck he did. There you go.
Woo, man.
Give me that spleen.
Yeah.
It was full of bullets.
Yes. Yes, he was. Oop. Did I not need to do that?
I don't know. Where's it telling you to go? Very far away. I think you did, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
He was
okay.
blocking this little thing, and yeah.
I was gonna say, like, man.
Because remember, he was really parked in that corner, and I guess that's why. Think that caves were...
I think I've been over most of that place.
Hey, it's that one thing.
It's a shrine. Oh. Cool. Oh yeah, we got lots of upgrades right now.
There you go. It needs 3 rubies. How many did you get? Just the 2?
Just the 2. We're not gonna save the. Well, I don't know. Let's see what we got.
Oh, unless they're saying to throw it on it, I just
Yeah,
was
yeah,
wondering
yeah.
if it was possible to do it right now.
Oh,
No,
wow.
you spent 250. You don't have much left.
Worth it.
Oh,
Worth
yeah.
it. Let's go kill shit quicker. I don't know if that feels any quicker, really. Well, that's no good. Oh, this one I wanted.
Well, it's evaporated them.
Okay. Oh, wait. Nope. So there's a portal here, and I've killed everything, right?
It opened the door when you killed that guy, yeah.
I hear something.
Oh. Yeah, I heard that roar too.
Well, okay, well, like I said, there's this portal here, and they close whenever you kill everything. Right?
Yeah.
What have I not killed?
I don't know.
The fuck ever, I guess.
Like I'm a little at a loss what some of these directions go. Like I don't know where you have and haven't been.
Jesus Christ.
Probably got a oh, maybe not. You seem to be eating it up, but like you have to kind of.
That was just unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was that sound you were hearing, though. Let's see if the portal's closed now.
I don't remember which way it is to the portal now. No, this way. Nope, still there.
Huh.
Whatever.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
No! Yeah. I just have to treat him like a FromSoft boss.
Ah,
Okay. Okay, Doom. I see what you're doing.
do you notice that little bit of text that popped up stayed in that room?
Hmm. Okay, I did not think that was going to drop both of them.
Straight to the lever.
Well, in Doom 2016, that would have taken me to a classic Doom level, but I don't feel like that's what's going to happen this time.
Yeah, open that door.
The enemy didn't count on Doom Guy's ability to swim.
Yeah. Getting around with Shao Kahn physics.
Nope, no more of that. Good lord.
Yeah, I was thinking about the way armor and health is balanced in these three games, and how it's a little different in each one. That made me think of how, if you remember in Time Splitters, I'm not saying there was never healing in story levels, but it was mostly armor you would find. And maybe there wasn't healing, but you know what I mean? How, like, you'd heal your armor, but you wouldn't really heal your health in story levels? Or you'd find various, like, armor around?
I mean, recharging health, isn't that like a Halo thing?
Well, but, like, you can't... There are medical kits in the game. Like, if you made your own levels, you can set them up. And multiplayer levels will just have them, the pre-made ones and stuff. But I don't think there's something you actually find in the game. And I guess when I say you feel your armor, I don't mean like Halo. Like, nothing recharges over time in that, but you'll find armor laying around.
Yeah.
But you won't find health. I don't think.
No, I mean, that game is very much, you know, took a lot of notes from 007.
Ah, is it like that?
Yeah.
I barely did anything in the story in that. I mostly only ever played multiplayer. I played a bit of multiplayer back in the day, but I don't know that I beat a mission in that. I remember the game being funky. I know I've played it before. I've probably gotten a little ways into it. I remember the amount of stuff you had to do in your mission varied depending on the difficulty.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say there were some missions on the easiest difficulty that were just get to the end of the level. Another one's just like, find the computers in a specific room and use this on them, but before you do this.
Yeah. I saw armor behind him, but I couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
Oof. That should really be the end. I'm not saying like, oh no, you know, cut out waves after that point. I'm just saying that's what should be the last bit. You know what I mean?
Is the Cyber Demon.
Yeah. But I guess this is an opportunity to let you like rebuild resources
Yeah.
after fighting him. So
It's that Mancubus back there, but he's not the guy. That guy shooting shield at you is the guy.
yeah.
Hey, you don't have to beat the Mancubus, just be careful. Oh, there you go.
Ooh. Fuck. Thought I killed that guy. What? Who's shooting at me?
I have no idea.
It showed someone was
Yeah.
hitting me from behind. Huh.
With a green shot and everything. Oh, so the spleen's this guy.
That was weird.
Hmm.
Just that one shot that got me from behind and nobody was there.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever, game. Whatever. Okay, he was shooting at them.
So, like, I don't know if I'd call the fist in the original game reliable, but it was in the sense that you always had it, right? And you could just use it normally like a normal weapon.
Yeah.
What's your reliable non-ammo weapon in this?
It would be melee.
Okay.
Because melee replenishes over time. You just can't, you know, do it forever.
So you could fight stuff if left only with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Damn. I don't know what that did.
Yeah. Ah, there's 2 more. You can get that ruby when you get all 3.
Mm. Maybe. They're close.
Yeah, worms are well known for their spinal columns.
Yes. Yes, they are. They have the best spinal columns.
Maybe revealing you're right though, since it's something you probably got to walk back to. That those statues probably aren't that far around.
Yep,
Ooh,
there's one. I'm gonna find all the statues. I won't be able to find where the thing was again.
Ah.
Okay. Okay. Where's the... oh. I was looking for the map marker. Ooh. No, King Randor, don't. Not bad. Oh, okay. Demonic Essence. That's the stuff that increases my caps. Okay. I hadn't realized that's what it was called. Okay. 7 of 22.
Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage. Player, there's a turret in the courtyard that is used to hold them off.
I think I saw them fucking with this turret earlier. Damn. What the fuck am I supposed to do about
you
that?
destroy the red balls? It almost looks like you shoot some of them away. No, maybe not. Okay, never mind.
No, what the hell am I supposed to do about that?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, is there any kind of shielding your thing has that you can deflect them with or something?
No. Ah.
Right in the nuts.
It was. I noticed that, like, he was chunking apart, so I thought I might be able to slow him down by shooting him in the leg.
Oh.
And then, well,
They're inside the castle.
well, you saw what happened.
Yeah.
One out.
Ah, I was looking right at it. I found a secret area. Oh. Oh, goodness. Yeah, free guy. The free guy makes me feel like I'm playing a video game.
Ah. Yeah, I thought of the idea of a game called, like, I don't know, press A to kill or something like that.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on board so far.
The idea is it's a boomer shooter, kind of like Doom or something. And, you know, I'm not saying it wouldn't be difficult or anything, but I'm trying to get to the end, but... Oh... You don't have lives or continue points. Whenever you die, it'll just be like, push A to kill, and then it'll like refill your health and ammo, and you'll stand back up. It won't kill everybody around you, you'll just keep going. It'll have a death counter, and more of the... It's one of those games where, like, if you want to be like, man, I actually, you know, I'm good at this game, or anything like that, and be like, you know, oh, the game's too easy, be like, well, how many lives did you get through it without dying, you know what I mean, or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
As opposed to, like... But just more of the idea of... Most of the premise of just being able to have one of these games where you just pick up and go from right from where you die. I'm not saying there would be no health or, you know, ammo management, but, you know. I guess part of what made me think about it with the idea of it was games like Rage where, like, dying is almost key to winning sometimes. Because it's so strong to stand up after getting knocked down.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I've won boss fights like that. You know, and it's just... But also part of the idea of it would be able to be, like... I mean, okay. Would some of the design in the last game feel less ball busting if you could just stand up after every death and just keep going?
Yeah.
I mean, part of the idea of the game would also be that you start out with all the weapons, but like, that way it could start out with crazy fights. But you know, anyone who is like, it's too hard, I'd be like, well, but you can just stand back up and keep going anytime you want. And anyone who's like, it's too easy, I was like, ah, so you're dying a lot, huh? I'd be like, what's your kill or death count too? Because you know there'd be people who, like, within the first week would have proof online that they did it, like, without dying once.
I'm glad to know you want to be a game developer that trolls his community. Are you the next Phil Fish? Fuck that guy. Now you're not gonna get Fez too. Like, who gives a shit? I'm sorry, Fez was neat and all, but that game wore off on me after like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I've still never even, like, played it.
It's a neat concept. You get your fill of it after like 20 minutes. That was my experience.
Is it more something that should have been a gimmick in a bigger game? Like, not the gimmick, but like, maybe this or that part utilizes it, or, you know what I mean? Like...
It's more like it should have been a gimmick in a better game.
Well, kind of like, if in Dead Space all there was the cutting the limbs off, it would be, you know, it'd be like, yeah, it's got that, but, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, it's,
I mean, if the whole thing is 2D platforming where you turn the perspective, right?
yeah.
So what does turning the perspective actually do? Let you see stuff, or is it one of those, like, perspective changes reality games?
Perspective changes reality things.
Ah, okay. You know, I saw an experimental 3D game like that at one point, and I don't remember I wish I could remember what it was called. It's one I actually want to try. or stuff like, okay, if I wanted to use that trash can to get out that window, how big it is in my perspective when I set it down would matter if I could hop up
Yeah,
onto it.
I've seen that tech demo. That game is never gonna get made.
Well, even if it's just a tech demo, I'd like to get a hold of that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't remember what it's called though, but like,
No, I used to see that come up every once in a while
yeah.
on some websites.
That kind of makes me think of what you're saying. It's like the premise probably wouldn't last that long, but I still want to engage with the premise. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can understand that. No, Fez just like you changed the rotation and it opened up other paths.
Okay.
And if you're paying attention, you would see where those paths were going to be.
So less backtracking with foresight.
I don't even think you really backtrack.
Okay.
I guess there's some of that, but damn it. Fighting those things sucks.
Yeah, so this magic uses, wouldn't it?
Ah. Your shield only has so much health, by the way.
Your shield?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. How does it fill up again?
I just have to wait.
Oh, okay.
It's more like I can't block for a few seconds.
You know, something I've noticed that this game doesn't have, whether enemies or yours, is missiles. I guess rockets, I should say.
I mean, it's only level 7 out of 22. Let's calm down.
Well, okay. But in the other games, not only would have you had the rocket launcher by now, but they'd be throwing revenants at you. I think I originally noticed it when I was like, did the Cyber Demon always have a chain gun? So is that what makes it the Dark Ages? Is its self-propelled fire?
Yeah. Damn. Do something about that.
Wow, it's ripped into part. Ooh, gold armor.
Yeah, I don't think he has any demonic essence, though.
Nope.
Yeah, he did not have demonic essence. Oh shit! Just ran in there and he was just right there.
I know he was just hanging out at that table.
Here he was, trying to, you know, get in his meal break. And then I come in super shotgun ablazing.
Yep.
You guys a jerk.
Oh wait, that is a Revenant. Instead of rockets, he's shooting skulls at you. Interesting.
You know what that means? The rocket launcher will launch skulls.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Man, I thought Elden Ring furniture was flimsy. You at least had to jump onto that for it to break. Just kind of casually stroll into this and it's like, no, my life.
Doom Guy cares not for your furniture.
Yep. I noticed those four-legged guys have replaced basically the standard demon enemy. They really make me think of these one monsters out of the Ratchet and Clank games. Basically fill the same role. Ooh.
The final transports are ready to launch.
Doom Guy doesn't need a ladder. He just digs his fingers into the wall. Well, that's no good.
Right, Demon Black, you get no shield, guys.
What in the fuck? Oh, I was gonna say, what keeps hitting me from behind?
These guys teleporting?
I don't think so. this whole game has been, we want to make a Doom game, but we want to make a Quake game, but we want to make a Hexen game,
Huh?
but we want to make a Doom game.
I've noticed that, kind of like I was saying before, that the levels are a little less arena-y and a little more just like there's enemies around.
I do like that better. Like, I don't know, the arena maps were fun and all, but in Eternal, it just... And then another wave, and then another wave, and then another wave. It's just
Hey,
like...
sometimes it was super bogus platforming, breaking it up.
Yeah, some of the platforming in Doom Eternal wasn't so great.
Once you started hitting those zoom rings in the air, I knew it was getting nuts.
There were so many times I thought I was not going to make a jump that I did.
Nah. Unnecessary.
Oh, it was necessary. Ah, no one there to report that I'm here.
Oh.
Oh!
Wait. No, the other way's the way you're going. Over there.
Okay. Lost myself a bit there.
Is there a corpse somewhere you can... Is it... No.
Ah.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, man.
Got that wall right there, right?
Oh. I do now. Oh no.
Ooh,
Man,
there he is. I have to say, I didn't expect one of those guys as a champion so late into the game.
yeah, it's a health one too. Man, I bet I gotta do all of that all over again. Yep. Yep, yep.
Ooh, is that gold?
Is I can't get to it
Can
anymore.
you shoot it?
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
I bet after I lowered this, well, did I? I think I did.
Ooh.
That was magnificent. No way. Ah, there it is.
Emergency photos are in effect. Please keep your head when you get it.
Yep. As soon as I started playing Elden Ring, the game got easier.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't notice he had an axe before.
I don't think he did.
Both throwing it and wielding it. I don't know that you can damage him until you get his armor off.
Well, I have to keep hitting him until I get his armor off.
Ah, okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh god, get away, get away. Jesus Christ, how tough are these guys?
The one with the axe is going to be particularly tough.
Yeah, but I meant the other one. I've hit him like
Yeah.
a dozen times already. Fuck,
There you
about
go.
time.
I was surprised the other guy hit such lasting power too.
Yeah. Give me your delicious health.
Several demonic signals are moving to King Novak's position. It's Adric. Leia, we have to help him.
We do? Ah. That felt like I was going to fall.
Yeah. Well, everything about that system is silly. Like, the bodies just being around and stuff. It's like, why is there a body there?
Alright.
Oh, so it also has this charge time like the other one?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm not saying this game's gonna be that way, but I was just thinking about, I can't remember what it was, but there was some game I played in the past. Maybe I'm thinking of something like Donkey Kong Country 2 or something like that, but
Yeah.
where you could go back and redo stuff to get more stuff like the money in this, but there, even going back through the game over again, there was only like what there was, like, you know what I mean? You couldn't build up an endless supply of it. It was just like I kind of wonder if you have to get all the rubies on the first time through, or if you're like redoing levels and stuff. It's like, can you build up? Can you do the first level over and over and over again and get a bunch of gold, or like, you know,
Like the rubies,
Mhm.
that's probably a one and done thing. The gold, maybe like stashes are the only thing you can't go back and get again.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And Doom guys like hurt me more. Not King Randor. Sorry, that's what the guy reminds me of.
It's like, where's the thing to stick in my forehead vagina?
Tell me where it is. Wrong.
Cool. It's pretty short. Not that I don't like the longer exploratory levels. I do prefer the shorter, to the point levels.
Ah. So the difficulty is worth the brevity?
Yes.
Okay.
And some of the exploratory levels just doesn't feel like I'm getting... I don't want to say that I'm not getting anywhere, but it's just like, okay, but how much longer? But, you know, I mean, even those levels are still fun to play. It just... I don't know. I'm never really sure when the break point's about to come up.
Ah. Even though it's not as extreme, there was some other game that I was thinking of that's kind of like this. There was some game, maybe it was one of the other Doom games, but I can't remember what it was, where I just would never expect the end of a level.
It can't be removed. We scanned it. It's wired to a detonator.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it would be something more sophisticated than that, or mysterious, or mystical, or whatever.
Call it the heart of Argent. Anyone who wields it, they'd have the power of a god. Stronger than maybe even you. The heart is incomplete. It's made up of 2 parts. The other half is a power source. Don't know where it is. Balin's search party is still active. If he ever gets control, that much power in Hell's hands, none of us would survive.
Of course, I was thinking, is the difference with the new Doom game, I guess the old Doom game set more farther forward than this, is that at this point, Hell's still strong enough to, like, do its own thing, and in the other games, it was only able to do what it did because people on Earth really let it happen.
I mean, that is the plot to 2016. Of course we let it happen. Why wouldn't we? Cheap energy. It'll lower the light bill.
Yeah. Being able to provide everyone with cheap energy is worth having no customers.
Stock prices will go through the roof.
Yeah.
Contact the ministry. I'm stranded in this realm. There is no one left to trust. That is why you allow me to speak.
Well, what you gonna do about it, Mojo? That's what dude looks like.
Yeah, Mojo.
I'm sure he's just as obsessed with ratings as well.
Commander, he's on site. Good. Get a team ready
Just
to
thinking of
move
that
when we're
episode
done.
in the old show, whenever his show started becoming uninteresting, his entire audience whipped out like books to start reading because they weren't being entertained.
Oh no, it's gonna be an exploratory level at night.
My people guarded this forest for generations.
Okay, why didn't you give me the key? Also, why can I not just shoot the lock?
What's the thing pointing at?
Behind the gate.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was pointing from the gate to somewhere else.
No, it just has this weird...
Ah, okay. God.
Yeah, that is.
Life up there?
Yes, that's what it is.
Do any of your weapons use bullets?
You mean like traditional...
Like slugs thrown from shell casings?
Nope. I mean, I guess the shotgun.
Oh yeah, maybe it does. I was just thinking of... Because I was thinking of stuff like I was talking about how, you know, there weren't rockets. And it's like... You know, is that something they're doing to be old-timey as nothing has bullets?
Yeah. Ah, it's telling me the yellow key's in there. Okay, that's what that is. I was like, man, what is that showing me? Okay, that other way did not seem to take me in there. Aha. Man, thank God they're so easy to kill. Spider demons, they definitely could slow down the game if they had more health.
Ah. Oh shit.
Ah. Man. I was about to freak out, like, no, hit it. Okay, that sucked. Oh.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Is he less vulnerable when he's all white like that?
Nope.
Huh.
I don't believe he takes damage while he's all like that. Jesus Christ. Alright, need to kind of put everything on one side of me, you know?
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Nice.
Oh, he's a flag guy.
Nah, but he's not like a morale guy. Damn. Jesus Christ, dude, those guys are relentless. Phew.
I didn't realize there's such a tough variant of them too.
Okay, there was something I thought it was shooting me from up there.
Might have been, it might have come around. Stuff really migrates a lot in this.
There we go.
I didn't realize getting the shield found the invisibility.
You know, I wasn't sure if it would or wouldn't. Man, I fought a lot of those guys that time around. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't mean like a lot of enemies, like that specific type of enemy, you
Yeah.
know? Man.
We lost hundreds when they took control of the mine.
Who are we talking about here?
The demons take control of the mine?
No, they were, you know, it was Heaven that was controlling shit, or I guess it's Heaven.
Oh, okay.
Super clever writing, Doom. Heaven's the villain.
Well, you know what I always find is funny? Is whenever there's some piece of fiction that wants you to be sorry for, let's say demons, that's a great example of what we're talking about, you know, where, Heaven turns out they're jerks and the demons are just victims. It's like, well, okay. But also the demons in your fiction are implacable monsters that are hostile to everybody and want the worst for everyone, so I don't feel so sorry for them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're supposed to feel sorry for him in this. You know what I mean.
Woo! Don't hit me.
Kind of like with Diablo 4, you know, it's like, however many things that Lilith may have said that you couldn't directly argue with, her actions didn't back that up very well.
No!
Of course, also, it's I do kind of, and this by no means, these are no means some of the, only games I've ever like come across this in, just kind of ones we're talking about at the moment. I was thinking about how the way the main character is in this, and like, also, remember in Doom 4 that part where story-wise we had to roll over someone's body to find the treasure underneath it?
Yeah.
It just seems like, as much as that's something you do in Diablo games, that it shouldn't be, like, so directly in character or story necessary to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like the whole real just give it to me attitude that the, like, Doomslayer has in this. And sure, it's easy to be that way when you've played these kinds of games a lot. You're like, yeah, just give me the fucking item, I don't care. But, like, it's a little different when you characterize the game that way.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's, run to Doom or anything like that, it's just, I guess you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, okay. There's nothing bad. Well, that's... let me back that up. There's nothing that should put you off playing any of the new Doom games. And as much as I just didn't care for Doom Eternal, I would tell people play it.
Mm.
It is fun. Like, the gameplay loop is fun. You're running around, shooting up people, like, you know, the whole thing. But then, like, there's just a handful of encounters. It's kind of like, God damn, dude. Like,
I'm not gonna check the thing.
do I have...
I guess I don't know what you need right now. If you don't have enough, you don't have enough.
Got a Ruby upgrade.
But you have more than 50 gold, don't you?
Oh. Yes, sir. I was not going to save up for that, but it happened, so we're doing this. Hmm. 50.
The really revolutionary thing in the next game, they need to have the triple barreled shotgun, the super duper shotgun.
It reminds me of those 4-star or Team 4-star Dragon Ball Bridge videos. This is Super Saiyan. This is Super Duper Saiyan. This is Super D-Duper Saiyan.
You know, most of the Dragon Ball Z I watched was after it had already been, you know, written and made and all that stuff, but like, I remember for a long time just assuming those were like stuff like, you know, Super Saiyan 2 and stuff are like turns just used in the show, and then when they weren't using them I was like, is that even in the show? But eventually when Goku broke that I was like, okay, here's where it is. Because you remember, the show did not make as big of a deal about Super Saiyan 2 as it did 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Not that they'd made no fuss about it, but like, you know what I mean.
We weren't going out of our way to name shit.
Yeah. Because they were originally so vague about what Super Saiyan 2 was, it was more Super Saiyan with no time limit. I'm not saying you aren't stronger when you're Super Saiyan 2, but you know.
Oh yeah. Okay, game. Kind of gave me a lot to deal with there all at once. Fuck.
Is that a life?
No, it was armor.
Who's putting the poison on the ground? Is it the Mancubus?
I think so. Ah. Ah, I think that guy is.
Yeah.
No?
I think you're right. I think he is. One of his attacks, I think, leaves it because the Mancubus is dead.
Ooh. Yeah, no, well, he left it. Ooh. Maybe he didn't.
There was some kind of nasty laser. It is a Mancubus.
Ah.
The original game, their fire did look nasty, didn't it? If I remember, kind of like it was kind of gaseous and gross.
I think so. I need that. Well, I didn't need it, but I wanted that.
But is there like a zombie still? Up there it is. Oh, maybe there's another one. Oh, there's somebody. There you go. Nope. Just a lull in the music, I guess. Ooh, there's a guy with the power up. Yeah, one problem I have with the enemies getting messed up looking in this, and I'm not saying it's never an indicator of health, but it errs a little too much on the rule of cool, and as cool as rule of cool is, sometimes I want a little more precision in my feedback. I feel like it was a better indicator in the first one than it was in the second one. Seems to be alright in this, just... Guy's tough. Someone else shooting me from behind.
Not anymore. Give me your delicious innards.
The cannons in the watchtower can clear a path.
Kind of made me think of that. Remember that weird like puzzle in Final Fantasy X where you had to hit the like lights with the Waka's Blitz ball? Well, the stuff was turning around it. It like you had to throw it at just the right time.
Oh yeah. Although that never fucked me up as much as the one chance, no practice blitzball kick you have to do as Titus.
Oh yeah.
I found a secret.
Cool.
This site is ancient. These mines were built to harvest the raw materials of the ancestral beast. The forge is inside. That lift will take you down. We're not far now.
Wow, I have to admit, I thought there would be more exploring in this level than there was.
Oh, it was pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Nice surprise, game. Nice surprise. Again, I like the exploring levels, but I also just like
Ooh, what's this?
getting to the point.
Is it gonna be a skull launcher? I think I see a skull on there. Ooh, wait, it just... It's a...
Whoa!
It's like a Morning Star head launcher. Oh, grenades. Okay. That's not what it's trying to get you to do.
We can enhance your weapon inside the forge.
Oh, must be a dead body to grab up there.
I'm glad it knew where to throw me. Got it.
Picking up high levels of demonic presence near the forge.
I want to backtrack a little bit after just a couple of scenes of gold. You know, I was thinking about how, you know, in FromSoft games, at least the modern ones, they tend to have money and experience be the same thing. And that kind of made me think of games like Mario RPG, where you could convert money to experience or experience to money. I can't remember what it is. I think it's experience to money. Yeah, the coin trick. And stuff like that. But like, oh, I know there's other games where you do stuff like that, like, but I can't really think of them off the top of my head. Ooh, shit.
Ooh. Ran right into me.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Ah, you just missed the Marauder. What I'm assuming is the Marauder in this one.
A shield guy like you?
Yeah. They're fun to fight in this one.
Oh.
Unlike in the last game where they're frustrating and... God, I hate you.
Thinking about calling it?
Now I'm seeing what kind of time we got left. This just would tell me how long.
I think you have to have the, like, are you trying to see how long we've been streaming? Go to the browser. No, go to the browser that's showing Twitch right now.
Well, this should also be telling me. It's not telling me.
I've never, wait,
Wait, no. That says stop. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, so go to the browser,
Yeah.
and then right under it, it should say how long it's been going. Like, just roll down a little bit. No, like,
It's right there.
there it is.
Almost 3 hours.
What are we shooting for?
We'll shoot till 9. So about another half hour?
More or less. Maybe closer to 40 minutes.
We'll see where we get in this level.
The mine is open.
Ah, this is an exploratory level.
That heart powers the forge. It needs to be reactivated.
The heart powers the Jesus Christ. What kind of the soul of orphans kind of power source does this thing really need? Just to fucking start a fire. Ooh. Well, that was no good.
Dang.
Oh.
Shit.
Dang. Almost got his armor off.
Yeah.
Almost. But you know what they say about almost. I'd say this is neither horseshoes nor hand grenades, but I do have a grenade launcher, so maybe it is.
The mine is open. That heart powers the forge. It needs to be reactivated.
Man, dude took a grenade to the face and was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Ugh. Those guys. I want a forge that's powered by the souls of orphans. Like this place.
Do they have to be orphans? Or is it just children you want the souls of?
Eh. I'm not the kind of guy to ask questions.
Okay. You saw that gold down there, right? Rebecca.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't a whole lot. Just a...
Well, it's better than the amount that I had before.
Oh, do you think you have to put something into the heart? Notice it's the big central thing.
Maybe. I don't know. I gotta figure out my way to these quest markers.
Huh.
Oh, more wolves.
Yeah. Oh, that was the one you activated.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is that another one right there? Jesus Christ. Okay, fine, I won't kill them. Fuck. I was desperate to kill that line. Oh, nope, I need to go this way.
Oh, there's the flag guy.
Damn. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Ugh. I did not think he was gonna die.
And do you get more health so soon? I should have to wait a sec. So, look around. You saw that green thing in the cutscene, right? Like, turn to your left. Would
over here? No, okay. I thought it was up near where you were. Yeah, that is where it is.
That's those wolf.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I kind of thought there would be more of a view of one here other than that one. Okay. Whatever, game.
I saw a bunch of guys over there, yeah.
Goodness.
Oh, I wasn't necessarily trying to change it that way. I just kind of pushed it down a little bit and trying to more move this bottom part.
It gets moved around a lot. Sometimes you just need to tighten that part too.
Ah.
Otherwise, it falls out like it did the other day. I
Yeah.
really need to figure out a better way to position the microphone.
Ah.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay. Jesus. Fuck. It is a really awesome gun and all, but it doesn't really seem to do a whole lot. Ah, dang. We're getting there. I like gravitate right where I need to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of make me think. The motion sometimes makes me think of in every now and then, like a lot of spirit wells in Elden Ring will just bring you up essentially, and you guide yourself where you want to go, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever jumped on one of those ones where it's like, ooh, it didn't lead where I thought it would. It's definitely shooting me somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man. Man, that takes a lot of punishment before it breaks off.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Did I just miss that? I guess.
Oh wait, turn around. Was it over by that door? Like, I thought I saw a super health over there somewhere, but like, maybe not. Well, I was probably just seeing something like that. I thought I saw a blue super health around here when you came through before, but I guess not. Like, I think it was right when you started going back toward, like, I'm not sure. Did you come at it from a different angle this time?
Maybe. No, I think this is a different room.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a different room.
Oh. It's got snake people in it.
I countered. I parried that. Oh. I thought I blew his arm off. What the fuck?
Did it not go off that time when you did the whole extra knockoff thing? I
No.
like looked away for a sec, but I did see he still had it there at the end. That was odd. So I saw him reach down and make shoot you a little bit. Makes me wonder what it took off of him.
Maybe it just made his arm more vulnerable.
Yeah. You know, I kind of wonder what they designed first. Doom Guy or the enemies? I almost feel in this one that they like designed Doom Guy first and then built the game around him.
Well, that'd be the smart way to do it, but
Almost finished. One more swish.
everything does feel to mesh better this time around.
But you know, as much as I like games where you can do your own builds, and I'm not saying there's nothing to that in this one, although this one does seem to just have upgrades where they are. Like,
Use that super health.
yeah, yep. Oh. There's something to be said for a game that's set up to be the way you're going to be. You know, like, this isn't a boss for tanks or for dodgers or for anything like that. This is a boss for this character, you know.
There we go.
I know companies would have a hard time doing this kind of thing, but it kind of makes me think of the kind of design you don't really see anymore. And a game that had this that I could think of rather profusely and was unafraid to have it was Brotherhood of Steel. There were several things in the game that if you weren't the right class, you just couldn't engage with.
Oldest game. Well, Dark Alliance did that. Dark Alliance 2 did that. a lot.
With its like character-specific quest givers and whatnot.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: if I was the warrior and you were the monk, could we get both quests from that merchant chick and the dark elf, or just one or the other? Who's the main character?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying yes. I don't remember. Man.
You know, it gained a lot of popularity. Not that I know it's always had some popularity, but I was thinking about starting with 3rd edition and later. They really tried to push the barbarian to replace the fighter, and it just doesn't seem to have happened. I wonder why that is. I'm not saying it should have. I like fighters. I play them more than I play barbarians. Not that I'm opposed to barbarians. It's just they're essentially not different enough on a fundamental level, aside from flavor. Do you think it's just the flavor? People want to be the guy in armor, not the Schwarzenegger with his boobs out?
Barbarian has more. On paper, the Barbarian has more options.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of the difference, is that it's another melee, DPS kind of class.
Why would you say that? Why would you think it hasn't caught on as much as they were trying to push it, though? Not that it hasn't caught on. It has more popularity than it used to. You see a lot more barbarians and rangers in people's parties nowadays than you used to.
Well, you only see more rangers in parties because Dritz is still that popular.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, people read those books, and yet every time I've let someone play a Dark Elf in my Forgotten Realm campaigns, they're always pissed that they can't just go into every city and not everyone's cool with them, and it's like, you get what the deal is with the race you're playing, right? Like, 90% of the world is racist against you. That's what you're signing up for.
Yep. Alright. I think that's the last one.
That makes me think, have you ever gotten far enough in Baldur's Gate 2 to get to the point where you're disguised as Dark Elves?
See you in the elevator.
What was that? I'm sorry?
Have you ever gotten far enough in the second Baldur's Gate game to the point where you disguise your whole party as Dark Elves?
I don't remember. I guess I don't remember that part, so I'm going to say no.
Well, there's some dwarven merchants that you come across, both as your normal party and as them, and they'll sell you stuff, either way.
Ah, here's the new Marauder.
Ah.
Oh, I parried that. Fuck you.
What kind of feedback does it give you on your end when you parry, aside from the sound effect?
The sound effect.
Okay. So I have to say that watching it, I can't always tell when you get parries. I feel like it needs a little bit more feedback, you know what I mean? But it might feel different when you're doing it.
There is some slowdown when it happens.
Okay.
But I mean, it's, sometimes, like, when I parry, it feels like I should have gotten it when I didn't. So, I don't think this far into the game I'm having timing issues. It just
kind of funky.
a little. I won't say it's a good or a bad funky. Did it just teleport me?
Yeah, it did. It just turned the lights off, turned them back on, and you were down there. It didn't even fully do the sound effect.
Wow. I like this game, but it is really lazy at times.
Yeah.
Fine, you're just there. Like, alright, I guess that's what I wanted.
This comes from a DM who's asked what the elevator was like, ride like too many times.
It's a fucking elevator.
Because that kind of makes me think of that video I showed you of Skyrim with the Bethesda game, the way the elevator was.
Oh, Elden Ring. If it
Oh
were
yeah,
a
yeah,
Bethesda game.
Skyrim, not Elden Ring, not Skyrim. Yeah, just the elevator part for some reason just really felt very real to me. The activating it.
Dude, oh my god. Like every little thing.
Yeah.
Loading screen. Loading screen. Like, I get it.
Yes, I can't imagine the weird like stuff that would initiate if Bethesda made a game where like, no, our world's persistent the whole time. It's like, oh god, what horrors am I about to behold?
Bethesda games tend to be held together with duct tape. That game would be held together with Scotch tape.
Yeah. For some reason, when it comes to Bethesda bugs, the one that like sticks out to me the most is a Fallout 3 level. It's gone now. It like disappeared at one point when I saved another level. It was that buggy, but like, oh, you know that there's these two guys out in the inner DC area that you save from Super Mutants. I think one is just out there and his like, he's a Brotherhood guy and his like, wow. Now
What
that
the
was a load.
The fuck happened there?
You loaded from one area to the other. You can't get back, so they're like, they'll find, they won't notice. I mean, except for the fact that you were 3 feet past where you landed, but anyway, there's a Brotherhood of Steel guy and his Initiate he has with him, and the Initiate's been someplace backed up behind Super Mutants, right? Like, as in they have him in a corner and he's hurt and stuff. And you can get them out of there and whatnot. For some reason, after I did their quest, they haunted me the whole game. I'd be like, let's say you're doing right now, and in the background you saw me like running and hiding, taking cover somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah, like it was crazy. Like every now and then I think they were gone, but then they'd just run over and take cover, or just stand there and looking at me, and I'd be like, what's going on, guys? They'd almost always be running somewhere though. They just load into the area. But I guess part of what makes it so crazy is, like I said, they look at you the way people do it up at Bethesda game, you know? Everyone's always eyes on you. So they look at me every time they ran by. It felt like weird and personal. I know it wasn't. I know it was just bugginess of a game. But like, it really felt like they were haunting me. You know, I was thinking about if you want to just get to the end of the game, not worried about making some funky build or doing all sorts of crazy stuff. 2 skills that are important are small guns and repair.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say that a third skill that's as important as those would be? Something like speech or...
Speech can be handy. I have done New Vegas runs that focused more on speech than gunplay.
Yeah.
And that's an interesting experience, although I will say that there are still a ton of instances where the solution is shooting.
Oh, yeah. That makes me think of, you know, in Skyrim, intimidation tends to be pretty hard to pull off, right?
Yeah.
I had one of my first levels, I tried it all the way through the game. And then there was, I think it's somewhere outside of Markarth, there's an elf warrior with some roughs kind of threatening the area, not letting them mine until they, you know, capitulate to his masters or whatever. And he had a bunch of guys in there, and I was kind of high level at the time. I finally had gotten my speech all the way up to 100. And I had been trying, you know, all the way through the game to make intimidation checks. And I was so ready to fight this guy, but I was like, I'll try it, intimidation check. And he's like, oh, I guess you're right. We'll leave. I'm like, oh, okay. And they just left.
The ancestrals never really die. The heart endures.
I remember my first time playing Fallout 3. I was playing on the PlayStation 3. I I got to the part where you talk to Eden, and I had like a 10% chance of succeeding the speech check to make him blow himself up, and I was like, fuck it. And it worked. I just didn't think it was gonna work because it was super low.
It kind of makes me think of as many times as I've sat and just loaded until I got the speech check correctly. First time I went through the game, that place with the antagonizer and the mechanist, right?
Yeah.
It was way into the game before I found them. I don't know how I didn't find that town for a long time. I just didn't.
Yeah.
But, so, you know, like most every other quest in the game, they're like, go deal with these crazy assholes. I was like, alright. Went, shot the antagonizer in the face, came back, and they were like, whoa, man. That was a bit much. I mean, thanks, but come on. Did you have to shoot her? And I'm like, what?
What did you think I was going to do?
Yeah, I mean, you hired a guy in combat armor with a combat shotgun to go and deal with the antagonizer who is terrorizing your town with ants. I don't know what was expected here. What is this, the World Stone?
It's the
They're just
forge.
making a really huge sword. Ah. So wait, was all this just to make your shield stronger? I thought we were here for a power source for that special item they needed for the thingy.
Probably both. Oh no, she looks like the thing from Immortals, whatever that game was. The Call of Duty sorcery shooter thing. That game was not fun.
Okay. Oh, I know the one you're talking about. The one where, like, you had your CO in your ear the whole time, even though it was fantasy setting?
Yeah. Again, the game was no good.
It is funny how often games that try to create a new genre or do something like that end up being too experimental and too rough in some ways to really catch on, thus kind of like messing up their chance, basically, you know what I mean?
It was kind of my same problem with Lichdom. Where, okay, it gave you all of these really neat options, but then it relied on, you know, you having bigger numbers to do anything, and it just didn't give you what you needed to keep up with the game.
Yeah. I remember you saying it was like a weapons race to the degree that it just wasn't worth it. Well, yeah, you know, it is funny because what you're talking about, I've considered before, like, even though it's considered one of the easier turn-based strategy games, Final Fantasy Tactics would want to be one of the hardest if it didn't have the unlimited random battles aspect.
Oh my god, that people that can beat that game without grinding have my respect. Although grinding in that game is fun.
Yeah.
The only time it's not fun is whenever you're trying to level a fucking white mage or a chemist.
You know, it's funny. My meta for making chemists not bogus to level up is waiting until guns get open and just have them sit back with the gun.
I was literally having characters just hit each other.
Ah.
I would get down to like the last guy, and if I just needed to grind out like a alchemist or a white mage, I just have them sit there and whack each other.
One of the ways to do that is to turn them into frogs, so they do minimal damage to each other but retain their hit points and can like just sit there in the corner doing that.
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that.
If you have frog, it also is helpful to turn an enemy into a frog so that they're not so dangerous, but the battle doesn't end. It's one of the few status effects that doesn't wear off.
Let's see here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I was gonna say I walked right fucking through it.
It's that guy's shield and gold armor.
Ah, God. The weapon wheel does not always go up as quickly as I would like it to.
There you go. I know in the first one, Revenants tended to be good for health.
That's more ammo, I believe.
Yeah, Richard Dekai. You know how he like kind of hams up people's perception of him with the "oh my."
Oh, George Takei?
Oh yeah, George Dekai. Sorry,
No, you're good.
but despite that, that's very much how I feel sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
The way he says "oh my."
Yeah, no, all the shit that's going on in this game.
Yeah. Wraithstone was in that level, huh? I only say that because have you come across any other Wraithstones?
I have not. Of course, I'm not paying attention to everything that's on the screen,
Oh.
so... No toys.
You know, all these collectibles and stuff make me think of... In Mortal Kombat 11, I noticed when I was looking at the story chapters that it said who I picked. Like, you know that part where you can pick between Liu Kang and Kung Lao when you're fighting, like, your way into that temple?
Yeah.
If I go back through and do stuff like that as the person I didn't pick, does it open anything, or...?
No, you just played that fight as someone else.
Okay. So I won't worry about it as much as I would. Not that I would never do it, but, you know, like... I just know sometimes stuff like that can and sometimes cannot count for completion or something.
Dialogue's different, although I think there might be an achievement for it.
Ah, okay. You know, something I like that some games do
Like Borderlands does something along these lines, and some other games do when they in-game reward you for the stuff you would get awards for.
Wow.
You know, like let's say in this you got, for every achievement you got like 100 gold or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's where we're gonna kill it tonight.
Almost halfway there.
Almost. So we're gonna pick Doom back up Monday. That's the plan, at least. Tomorrow, Night Rain. Night Rain is
Yep.
going live, and we've got our copies ready, preloaded. The plan is to play at launch, our time, 5 p.m. I will be streaming on YouTube. Nerd Leader will be streaming on Twitch.
Yep.
And we're just gonna check the game out and
Yep. See what we can see. I've heard the password system works very similarly to basic Elden Ring, so we should be able to guarantee being able to work together.
okay. All right. Well, this is John,
This is Nerd Leader.
and I am getting right the fuck out of here.
Oh.